Maya Johnson adjusted her simple black blazer and took a deep breath. At 24, she had everything handed to her on a silver platter. Her father, Robert Johnson, owned one of the biggest tech companies in Chicago. But today, she wasn't the CEO's daughter. Today, she was just Maya Smith, a regular college graduate applying for an internship. "Why are you doing this to yourself?" her father had asked the night before. "You could have any position you want." "That's exactly the problem, Dad," Maya replied, her dark eyes filled with determination. "I need to see what really happens when you're not around." Now, standing in the marble lobby of Johnson Tech Solutions, Maya clutched her fake resume. She had heard whispers, rumors about how black employees were treated differently. Her father dismissed these claims, but Maya needed proof. The receptionist, a young white woman named Kate, barely looked up. "You're here for the intern position?" she asked with a bored tone. "Yes, ma'am." "Maya Smith. Take the elevator to the 5th floor. Ask for Mr. Harrison." As the elevator doors closed, Maya whispered to herself, "Let the investigation begin." She had no idea how deep the corruption ran, but she was ready to find out. Justice would be served, one way or another. Mr. Harrison, the hiring manager, was a tall man with cold blue eyes. He looked Maya up and down with obvious disdain. "So, you think you can handle working here?" he sneered. "Yes, sir. I'm ready to learn," Maya replied, keeping her voice steady. "Good. You'll start in the filing department. Don't expect special treatment." Maya spent her first week observing everything. She watched as Tom, a brilliant black software engineer, was passed over for promotion again. The position went to Jake, a white intern with half the experience. During lunch, Maya sat with Lisa, a black accountant who had worked there for 5 years. "They keep promising me a raise," Lisa whispered, glancing around nervously. "But every review, they find some excuse." Maya also befriended Sam, the night janitor, who told her about the racist jokes managers made after hours. "They think we can't hear them," Sam said sadly. "But we hear everything." Each day brought new evidence. Maya secretly recorded conversations and documented every incident. She watched Manager Davis openly mock black employees' names during meetings. She saw how white employees got better assignments, flexible schedules, and mentorship opportunities. The breaking point came when Maya overheard Harrison telling his assistant, "We need to be careful about hiring too many of them. It changes the company culture." Maya's hands trembled with anger, but she stayed calm. She had everything she needed now. It was time for the truth to come out. Friday morning, Maya walked into the building with purpose. She had called an emergency board meeting under her real identity. The conference room buzzed with confusion as managers and executives filed in. "Where's Robert?" asked Manager Davis, checking his watch. "He'll be here soon," Maya replied from the back of the room, still dressed as an intern. Harrison spotted her and frowned. "What are you doing here, Smith?" "This meeting is for executives only." Maya smiled and walked to the front of the room. She pulled out her phone and connected it to the large screen. "Actually, my name isn't Smith." The room fell silent. Maya straightened her shoulders and looked each person in the eye. "I'm Maya Johnson, Robert Johnson's daughter." Guests filled the room. Harrison's face went white as paper. Davis nearly choked on his coffee. "For the past 3 weeks, I've been working among you as an intern," Maya continued, her voice growing stronger. "And what I found disgusts me." She clicked play on her phone. Harrison's voice filled the room. "We need to be careful about hiring too many of them. It changes the company culture. Let's take it out of context." Harrison jumped up, sweat beading on his forehead. Maya clicked again. This time, Davis's voice echoed, "These people should be grateful we even hired them." "Stop this!" Davis shouted. "You can't record us without permission." "Actually, I can, Maya replied calmly. This is a one-party consent state. And I have hours of recordings. The door opened, and Robert Johnson entered with the company's legal team. His face was stern as he took his seat at the head of the table. Maya turned to face the trembling managers. You denied Tom his promotion 5 times despite his perfect performance reviews. You paid Lisa 30% less than her white colleagues for the same job. You created a hostile work environment for every black employee in this company. We can't explain. Harrison stammered. No, Maya said firmly. Your time for explanations is over. Robert Johnson stood up slowly, his eyes filled with disappointment and anger. Gentlemen, you betrayed not only this company but basic human decency. Maya stepped forward, her voice clear and commanding. Harrison, Davis, and Thompson, you're fired. Effective immediately. Security will escort you out. The 3 managers sat in stunned silence. Harrison's mouth opened and closed like a fish out of water. You can't do this. We have contracts. Which you violated through discriminatory practices, the company lawyer interjected. We have grounds for immediate termination. Maya turned to the remaining executives. This company will change, starting today. Tom Williams is promoted to senior software engineer with a 40% salary increase. Lisa Parker becomes our new accounting manager. Sam Rodriguez will head our new facilities management department. Security guards entered the room. The fired managers were LED away, their faces red with shame and anger. Harrison turned back one last time. This isn't over. Yes, it is, Maya replied confidently. Over the following weeks, Maya implemented new policies. She established anonymous reporting systems, mandatory diversity training, and equal pay audits. The company culture transformed completely. 3 months later, Maya stood in the same conference room, now filled with a diverse group of employees celebrating record profits and industry recognition for workplace excellence. Tom approached her with a huge smile. Thank you for giving us hope when we had none. Lisa nodded, tears in her eyes. You didn't just save our jobs. You saved our dignity. Maya looked around the room at the faces of all colors, working together as equals. Her father placed a proud hand on her shoulder. Sometimes, Maya said softly, justice requires courage to stand up and fight. But when you do, amazing things can happen. The company had become what it should have been from the beginning, a place where talent mattered more than skin color, where respect replaced racism, and where everyone had an equal chance to succeed. Maya Johnson had proven that one person's determination to do what's right could change everything.